Okay. What do you got going on over there, Megan? I'm live.
Yep. It says live.
Are we there?
4 seconds, 5 seconds. Yep.
Okay. I wonder if anybody's in here yet. All right.
Go in from my side.
Oh, this is kind of cool. All right, people are popping in now. Holy cow. We came on early because we're trying to see if this stuff works. What are you seeing on your side, Megan? Can you see my window and the drawing?
I see you talking, yep.
And the paper?
I do.
Okay. Fancy header paper. I know. Megan got this. Can you guys, everybody hear us okay? It works. Frank DeMarco said it works. John Bivens is up in here. So it looks like I can add people to the broadcast if we want to at some point, which we're getting to learn. Just everybody needs to realize that this is the first time and we're using new software. I'm here. Megan Hodges is here.
Hey, guys.
The boss of Stupid Fresh Mess HQ. Yeah, we could, if anybody that we know pops in, like Stegman or anybody, and they want to be on, we can maybe see if we can. I can press. Are you seeing an ad to broadcast? I'm gonna come over there and see what you're looking at. I love how bright your screen is, Megan.
I know you.
I do hate it. All right, where's your chat window? Okay, so yours is just that.
Yep.
Click on somebody for a second. Let me see.
We're going to click on
John Hughes. Okay. All right, cool. But if you see somebody that you know that we know, let me know if I'm not looking at it. And then I think I can scroll up and add them to the broadcast.
Okay.
We can try that. We're going to try everything tonight. Megan's here. She's going to be throwing questions out once we get started. We're still not. We're not officially live. I mean, we are, but we're not going to officially.
We're practice living.
Yeah, we're practice living for at least the next 10 minutes. We just want to make sure that I set everything up right today, which there was a good chance I did not.
I see lots of names I recognize.
Oh, someone said Stegman, bring it. Yeah. Stegman's youngest son and my youngest son were acting a fool on FaceTime on playing Roblox today.
Hi, Alan. Thanks for the shout out. And Sam.
All right. Once we get going, I might take some suggestions for sketches from you guys for a little bit, make a little list, and see if anything inspires me. Well, thank you, Be Unlimited. They said they just finished Fairyland, about to start Middle West. Great stuff. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. More Fairyland stuff. If you're subscribed to the newsletter, I hope you're checking out the Untold Tales, which we just put a new one. Sean Price sketch. Sean Price showed up in my playlist a ton today. A ton.
Hey, Luke. We're going to be at Planet this spring. We missed it in August, too.
Thank you, Christopher. And thank you, Sam. Frank, thanks for the... I'm not going to take suggestions yet. I kind of want to wait until everybody gets in here. But when we start going, suggest that again. I want to kind of keep it till when we said... So about 10 more minutes. Does the quality look good everywhere else? I'm going to look over here. Ooh, there's an ad. We're so fancy with ads. All right. Let's see what the latency's like. Ooh, weird. That's weird. I'll try to fix that for next time.
What's happening?
There's like a little bit of a delay, like a little latency between what we say and what they see, but it won't affect us. But it was weird watching it. Next time I'll figure it out. Figure it out. All right. Congrats, Ryan, for getting a sketch. All right.
Hey, Christina. Thanks for sharing the link and for subscribing.
It's my favorite song on the Garbology album. You know, I don't know. I don't ever know what songs are named because I don't look at them while I'm listening. Especially Aesop Rock albums, I just listen to front to back. So I never, excuse me, I never stop to check and see what the songs are named. I guess I should do that. But I don't. Not writing down any suggestions quite yet. We're going to wait till 7 until that we started early just to make sure that we didn't mess anything up. So we'll do suggestions here in about 5-6 minutes. I want to wait until everybody gets a chance to start logging on. Christina said, real couples sit next to each other watching Skottie Young live on our own laptops so we can both comment. Word.
That's the best date night ever.
That is a good date night. I like being Christmas present and I like being a date night. I'm going to apologize now for this stupid cough from the cold that Megan brought into the office and gave me. All right, we got about 5 minutes and I'll start writing down suggestions. So hold off. If you've already said them, get ready to say them again. I'm going to have Megan write stuff down. Can you write stuff down too?
Yeah.
Megan? Here.
I already got paper.
Oh, you're so fancy. It's 7:54. Wow. Well, it's Central Time. I'm at 7 Central. Don't get literal. Ooh, it's 8:50 in the Philippines.
Ooh.
Damn. Wait, is B Limited and Christina, are you the date night?
They are.
Okay. I was trying to put two together. Well, somebody asked, Mark asked, how can I get a Stray Dogs? Great cover as always. Thank you. Well, you're going to be happy you tuned in tonight because we will tell you. Megan has some info for that in here in a little bit.
Hey, is that Noah, William DePaul, that interviewed Skottie a couple years ago? If it is, hey, Noah.
It's like, no, it's not. Everybody's just telling me what time it is where they are. Let's see. You know what?
How many people are on there?
I don't know. Can you see?
I don't know where to look.
Are you in the
yet.
live studio thing?
Concurrent viewers 91. Is that what that is?
Probably. Is that analytics? Can you see in the analytics? Guys, everybody just realized we're just like figuring all this out. So we're probably going to be like, oh, what are we doing? Where's that button? Sam asked if I'm watching the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, I've watched the first 2 episodes. The jury is out right now for me. I don't know.
Oh, hey, Hero and the Kid. Yeah, totally.
There you go.
So you're in high school now.
I was going to say, he's like, I see him online. He's always freaking pumping weights, getting all dieseled out. He's more fit than me. Oh, everybody's more fit than me.
Ooh, right. Hey, Justin. Good suggestion.
All right. Let me see. Okay. Megan, I'm gonna look, and if I see anything, I'll have you call them out, okay. Or I'll have you write them down, because I don't know if I can write them down and look. It's kind of small. Let me see if I can open this up wider. For the time being. Oh, that's much better. All right. Okay, some water. All right, so we're pretty much good to go, I think. Hopefully everybody who's showing up is showing up, and we'll have more people coming on. First, thanks to everybody for signing up on for the newsletter on Substack. It's been pretty awesome. We appreciate that. Free subscribers, premium subscribers, we love it all. Second, thanks for coming tonight. This is our first official live stream, and it's going to be a lot of testing things out over the next weeks and months until we figure out exactly how we like to do this. Excuse me. Tonight I'm gonna do a daily style sketch, chat with you guys, answer some questions, and Megan has some fun stuff to give away. We're gonna give away the sketch, right? For sure.
Sketch.
If we do more than one sketch, who knows? We'll give them both away. Definitely one away. What else we have?
I've got some Stray Dogs. Our sold out Stray Dogs exclusive cover to give away.
How many we got of those, Megan?
I've got 3 sitting here.
And those are going for so the sketch is going to go to premium subscribers.
Right.
So if you're not a premium subscriber and you want some free a chance to get tonight's sketch, you can go upgrade or premium or get that monthly or annual or boss level subscription, and you'll get a chance to get the sketch for tonight. And you get a lot of other stuff. There's tons of out of print art book PDFs that I have up there for free. For premium subscribers, you have access to all past posts, all past free stuff that I've given away, plus everything coming up. So it's pretty cool. And then everything else we're giving away is just up for everybody, right?
Yeah. Stray Dogs, everybody has a chance. I've also got a Daredevil statue here to give away.
I show it.
Show that guy.
We're gonna be giving this little guy away later. Oh, where are we at? This little guy away later tonight. And I'll sign it somewhere. So yeah, and we'll kind of do this each time that we live stream. So let's start taking suggestions for the sketch. Come with it, everybody. Let's see what you got.
Throw your suggestions out there.
See what we dinosaurs. You're out of here, Kevin. Bender, not a bad. I'll write that down. Bender. Oh God, that's going fast.
I know.
I'm gonna have to scroll through a little bit.
Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants is good. Cap. Under. You guys get to see my awesome handwriting. Gru. Ooh, I like that. God, that went fast, didn't it?
Yeah. Zelda. Haven't seen you do a Zelda.
Link from Zelda. Usagi Yojimbo. I like drawing Usagi Yojimbo. I'm not gonna name or write down everybody's, guys. I'm just like ones that kind of jump out at me, that kind of feel good.
So.
Ooh, the Max is cool. You see how I didn't even spell the right? It's pretty much me. Drunk Disney Star Wars. That's funny. Star Wars. All right. Ooh, Black Thought.
Jack Sparrow.
Golden Girls. That'd be fun, but I think I don't know that. I know you guys want to see me do. I'm not very good at likenesses.
Snoopy. Space Ghost. Oh, love Space Ghost.
Ooh, Jareth the Goblin King. I love Jareth the I've drawn Jareth the Goblin King a lot.
Casey McCauley, you're hot too.
Who'd she say is hot?
She just said you're hot. I think she's talking about me.
She's talking about me. She said she before I came up, she was like, I wish everybody could smell you through this live stream. People saying Boba Fett. God, that helmet is a son of a bitch, though. Isn't this fun, you guys? Me just reading names? So we said Bernard the World Destroyer, my old first like improv little daily sketch comic.
Doc Ock, that's my favorite.
Doc Ock will be fun. Doc Ock. We're getting a pretty good list going.
We've had some people emailing. I see Green Goblin on here. We've had some emails asking for a Green Goblin.
Ooh, look at Jim. My food's up in here. What's up, Jim? Jim's around for a little while. Once he gets started, we might have to bring him in later. Let me. I'm a star. I'm a star, Jim. I starred you, Jim. So what's it? Miles Morales. I've drawn him a bunch.
Ren and Stimpy.
So we said Bob Saget. R.I.P. Bob Saget. Baxter Stockman is fun from the Turtles. And my son's name.
Itchy and Scratchy.
That'd be funny. Is it Baxter Stockman? All right. Method Man. I listened to a lot of Method Man today. We were just listening to before we went live. A couple of Skeletors. I guess I'll have to write him down.
Dang, so many.
I see a couple people jumping in and just posting the same thing multiple times. It's all right. We're seeing it. We're definitely catching everything, so you don't have to put it more than once. It'll just make it harder for me to find everybody else's. Good Lord, there's a lot. I'm going to have to pick somebody soon so we can get into some questions.
If you want to think through the list, I can tell everybody how to.
No, it's fine. Oh, there's Casey. You're hot with 2 T's.
Sloth from Goonies. Oh, that'd be hard.
I've done that one. That's pretty.
Have you?
Yeah, one time years ago. I think 2000. God, I can't remember when. I did a whole 80s movie week.
Oh yeah.
I think we're getting close to picking something.
Street Sharks.
Oh, Casey said we're both equally hot.
I saw that.
Thank you, Macaulay. Ooh, Tyler said beer game is on point. Tyler L. Thank you, Tyler L. Got a couple Doc Ock votes. You guys all have some good. I don't know. I think Casey's making fun of us now. I'm gonna have to ban her. She said you should be a hand model.
I saw where you can put people in timeout on here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put Casey in timeout. You got a ding against you, Macaulay. That's my wife, by the way. Everybody at home, we invited her up here to have fun with our reindeer games, but she's holding down the fort with the children's. Casey said Tank Girl. Tank Girl. Lots of Doc Ocks. Let me ask, so there's a Jack Kelly in here that said I agree, Doc Ock. Is this Jack Kelly, like I would know who your dad is? That Jack Kelly, or is this just a different Jack Kelly? Megan, keep an eye out for if Jack replies.
Okay.
Hobbits. I like Hobbits.
Hey, Anthony.
Hobbits. Man Thing's always fun. Spawn Valier. Man, there's so many.
182 people on.
Nice.
Very nice.
182 of you guys in here. Jawas. Jawas are fun. Casey texting you?
No.
Okay.
My spouse.
Oh.
He's got inappropriate suggestions for...
Dang it, Blake. Somebody said Gert, so you know I got to put my own character down. Casey, you're a hand model. Oh my God. SpongeBob. Let's put some SpongeBob on there.
Someone wants you to draw Chip.
Chip Zdarsky?
Yeah.
He's too pretty. Break the camera, guys. I'm going to scroll all the way to the beginning now and see. Oh, good Lord. I'm way behind. All right. I'm going to look through a few more right, a few more down, then I'm going to decide.
I like Kermit.
Tyler L. said, draw Megan.
Hamburglar. I like it.
Oh, creepy. All right. I think we're going to pick somebody from the list. If I don't see Spike. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to go back. Oh, somebody said Sweet Tooth. I always love drawing Sweet Tooth. I'm writing that down. All right. Okay. This is the list. All right, suggestions are done, everybody. So we're going to be done with that part of it. I'm going to pick somebody. And then maybe before we even start, maybe we'll just give something away.
All right.
Maybe before. But okay, let's look at the list. I really like Captain Underpants. I love those books. I love that stuff with my kids. The movies, the shows are all pretty good. Doc Ock. There was a lot of Doc Ocks. Doc Ock kind of seemed like to get the biggest. Right now, I'm going to circle that tentatively. Jawas are pretty cool.
Hey there, Jamie.
All right, let's start with a Doc Ock.
Woohoo!
Let's see what I can pull off. with the Doc Ock. So as I get this started, Megan, you decide whatever you want to do with the giveaway, and then we'll do some Q&As after.
I'm going to tell everybody right now, if you are a premium subscriber, that's monthly, annual, or boss level subscriber, send us an email at SkottieYoungStore@SkottieYoung.com and give us the subject Skottie Sketch, and we'll put you in the drawing. Again, this is for premium subscribers only. Those people who are monthly, annual, or boss level have a shot at Skottie's Doc Ock here.
And we'll accept emails. We'll keep reminding of you that through the time that I'm drawing it, right?
Yes. You have to send the email during the time we're chatting tonight, though. And we'll get back to you. We'll announce the winner probably tomorrow morning for this. Again, send your email.
Oh, no, we gotta announce it on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's no fun.
Fine.
Yeah.
So much pressure.
You're fired. Rehired, though. Rehired.
The email again is SkottieYoungStore@SkottieYoung.com. I'm going to type it in the comments here.
So this is where I'm working out just little gestures before I go straight to the page, so I'm not wasting a bunch of time or paper. I'm just trying to figure out cool little gestures to do with Doc Ock. I am a fan of classic Doc Ock, like very like frumpy scientist Doc Ock. Like, I just feel like he'd be in a lab all the time. Not super fit. I just, with that freaking crazy like mushroom cap hairstyle. But he always had a crazy weird set of teeth.
Hey there, Dustin Whitney.
All right, let's see. Then we got these long arms to deal with. All right, let's just start playing around now. All right, here we go. And then while I'm doing this, you see, I know it doesn't show up that much for Crazy the Blue, but it'll start coming up more as I get going. And then if you guys have any questions, throw them out. Megan will look for those and we'll chat away.
Hey, Ross. Yeah, we might have a glass of wine out here while we're doing this. Maybe. Thank you, Dustin. Definitely still figuring it out, but appreciate that.
What did Dustin say?
He says he's loving this format. Very laid back and engaging.
Thank you. Yeah, we definitely talked about it up front and wanted this to feel way more just like they're just coming into the studio for a night, while we're like drawing. For those of you who have known me for a while, I'm not like a crazy formal person. So, like, doing this stuff and trying to make it overly pro is just not my jam. I like kind of freestyle. Like I spent today looking up live stream shit on YouTube.
Right.
And it was like, okay, let's just go.
Justin Mitchner's got a great question. When you take a commission and you don't know or aren't familiar with the character, what kind of research do you do? And Justin has been on our commission list before, so.
Oh, cool. I mean, it's pretty much the same kind of research I do if I get a job and I don't know the character. I just start searching. And a lot of times I like to go back to the classic designs. I always find those simple classic designs really fun. So I gotta go back there. But I just go back and start seeing what kind of speaks to me as far as designs go, and then just start doodling. And then for me, it all comes down to shape and what can I do different that hasn't been done with this character. So it's pretty much just going through the internet and seeing what's out there and what's been done and what hasn't, and what kind of like familiarity can I find, but also what can I do to make it feel very unique to the commission for whoever got it.
Awesome. Hey Chuck, thanks for signing up for Substack. That's awesome. What fancy wine are we drinking tonight? We're drinking Ayers, the 2020. We're Pinot drinkers around here. Pinot Noirs.
It's really weird, I will say, because we're doing these as like, I guess we wouldn't have to. I always find it's weird. Would you guys watch a lot of live streams with music going on in the background? Because I'm not used to drawing without music or something going on. But also, it's hard to monetize. You can't really monetize these YouTube videos if you got a lot of, or if you got other people's music playing. So we're kind of doing it in silence. So if I get too quiet, sorry. What are they saying? Sure, music. Yes, sorry, music, please. Yes, music, please. All right, you know what? Hell with it. We'll just turn monetization off, right? Hell with it.
Battery 90%.
Hey, Justin, yeah, we got your email. It's totally fine if there's a misspelling in the subject.
Good job, Justin. Act like you've been here before.
No, Alan, you do not want me to beatbox, but thanks. That's why we needed Casey here.
Yeah, please no. All right, what playlist we got going on over here? Oh. Give me a second. Let me pull something up. There we go. Let's see. We'll see what's too loud. What up, y'all? Say hello to the champ. Make you duck down. Learned that out my boot camp. I was a big deal when MJ dated Brooke Shields. Now I'm equipped to go push for the bills.
Here's a good question. I know you've said this before, but it's such a good story. Kevin says, Strange Academy is the best new thing out of Marvel in a long time. Can you talk about the genesis of the idea and how hard you had to sell it?
Oh, yeah. So, thank you, first of all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The idea was really, I've been wanting to do a certain kind of story with kids, and I came up in the Marvel universe loving Generation X. That was one of my favorite comics, and so I loved kind of the school aspect of things, and so I always wanted to. In fact, Zeb Wells and I years ago, before we did New Warriors, met and we were pitching a new X-Men or a Generation X reboot. And I'm talking about, by years ago, I'm talking about 2004 or 5. That's how long Zeb and I have been friends. so I've always wanted to do something like that. And then I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and I love school stuff, and I love magic and the fantasy elements. Obviously, I do. Fairyland was my creator-owned book is a fantasy story. So it really just came down to me sitting around one night, and I texted CB, who's been a good friend of mine for over 20 years. He had just gotten the editor-in-chief job, and we were just chatting about whatever, and I was like, I've really been thinking how freaking cool it would be if we had a magic school at Marvel, where I was like, and it's like 11 o'clock at night. So it wasn't even really like an official pitch. It was just me like talking to my buddy going, man, how cool would it be to do like Asgardian twins and like a demon girl from Limbo. And I just started like texting stuff. And he was like, oh man, this is really cool. I can't believe we haven't done this before. And then next thing I know, I was invited to a executive editorial retreat at Marvel. And before I knew it, I was pitching the idea to all the executive editors, and they went for it. I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's going to be into this. I was wrong. They were all super into it. And within the next couple of years, the next thing was like, okay, who's going to draw it? Because I was pretty busy doing my creator-owned stuff, and at the time I was writing Deadpool. So I knew I couldn't draw the book as well as do all these other things. So I pitched it, started coming up with the idea, refined it a little bit, and then CB and I went to Mexico. At one of the retreats, somebody said, well, what about Umberto? And I was like, well, of course Umberto's been my favorite artist since I was in high school, so of course I'd love him, and we're friends, but I was like, there's no way I can have him. Like, it's just never going to happen. He's not going to want to do it. You guys aren't going to let him do it. And to my surprise, he jumped at it right away, and we were off to the races. So yeah, it wasn't as hard to sell as I thought it was going to be. It ended up being pretty much just kind of like, wow, this thing is rolling really fast. And now I've written 17 issues. I don't know how many issues are actually on shelves right now, but yeah, I've written 17, get ready to write 18. Umberto's drawing 17. It's so he's so good. But yeah, that's origin. That's the quick origin story of how that whole project came about. Oh, dropping stuff. Where'd that go? There we go. Sorry, I didn't set everything up very well, so I'm kind of like all over the place. Anyway, there you go.
Hey Jamie, thanks for watching Skottie on Adobe Max. That was an awesome, awesome experience. Brand new for me, getting to see that side of stuff, so. Okay, this first Stray Dogs, I am just doing a random number generator and going through the comments here. We're going to announce the first winner here in just a few minutes.
Cool. They want me to put it on camera?
Yeah, and you're going to sign it.
Okay. So, this is the SkottieYoung.com exclusive of Stray Dogs by Tony Fleecs and Trish. Oh my gosh. Forstner. I butcher a lot of names, so I apologize. But this series has been a huge hit. It's amazing. Great concept. It's my K9 Pennywise. So yeah, we're going to be giving this away. I'm going to sign it real quick. This is really authentic. It's the most authentic signature ever. There you go. Thank you, Megan.
Woohoo! Last chance. Give us a comment if you want a shot at winning Stray Dogs.
No, that doesn't look long enough. I don't like that. I'm gonna erase some of that. This is what I don't like. Boom. Oh shit. So we're gonna do some off the paper situation. The illusion of a lot more longer arms. I know it's hard to see. Sorry, I got the camera at an angle. I know everybody's used to like top-down views, but you're going to notice when I start inking, I'm left-handed, and I do a weird inking thing, and when it's top-down, you don't actually, ever get to see me ink because my hand just covers up the whole camera. So it's at a weird angle. It might not be the best view, but it's the best that I can give you. So deal with it. Oh, I think I'm going to skip some DMX for now. All right, we can do some more stuff. Let's see. All right.
You ready for our first winner?
Of which one?
Stray Dogs.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, the first Stray Dogs is going to go to Michael Takahara. Michael Takahara. Michael, if you can hear us, give us another comment, and I want you to email me at SkottieYoungStore@SkottieYoung.com, and we'll get your address and ship this out to you.
Congratulations, Michael. At this pace, we might be able to do another drawing.
Ah.
All right, let's do some inking. What do we think? What we got? We got any more questions there, Megan?
Who's got some good Skottie questions?
Did I work on the Legion of Superheroes TV show? I did, actually. I did a lot of big stack of like background character designs. I don't know how you. Yeah, that's not
So
many
your
people.
name's on the credits for that, then, huh?
I think so.
That's what I saw that question.
They saw my name on there.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of background designs. I mean, it was an easy job, and I wouldn't say that it was like wildly. I didn't do anything like crazy original or anything on it. I got, there was already kind of a design sense there. I just went in and did a lot of background design. All right, that tape off there. All right, it's time to ink this thing.
Awesome. Someone has a good question. How did you first connect with Jean-Francois Beaulieu?
Yeah,
I
have no idea. I've been asking Jean. He needs to tell us how to say his last name. I've only worked with him for 17 years. I don't know how to say his name. So I was going to color all of New Warriors on my own, and I started that and quickly realized it was way more work than I understood. But I had definitely a style that I had in mind, and I needed somebody who really like got the whole animated style aesthetic. And Josh Middleton, who was a good friend of mine at the time, had done a few things with Jean, and I think Nick Bradshaw had done some project with Jean. And at the time, I would say Jean was young, but we were all young. So I just reached out to him and we started collabing together. For a while, he would color it and then leave it layered, and I'd do some effects and stuff. And then eventually I was like, oh, wait a minute, he's way better than me. So I just need to let him do everything. So Jean now has colored pretty much every project that I've drawn since 2005 or 6, and has done most of my creator-owned books with, my collaborators. So he's a treasure, man. He's awesome.
Very cool. Your son wants to know if next Tuesday you can get Papa John's New York style pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Baxter.
Baxter, that is affirmative. Yes. Next Tuesday they know they get special dinners, and he gets it. He can have that next Tuesday. I might join him with it.
Matthew Wisely wants to know, any more plans to link back up with Jorge Corona to do another story like The Me You Love in the Dark? It was such a great story.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And the answer to that is a 100% yes. Jorge and I and Casey and his wife Morgan actually Zoomed this weekend while we were having some adult beverages, and actually pretty much came up with our next two projects. Well, we had them already in mind. I don't want to act like, we just sat around and like, oh, now we know what we're doing. We already had it kind of in mind. We came up with a couple ideas the same time that we did The Me You Love in the Dark. So, yeah, we're totally gonna, I'm gonna work with Jorge as long as he'll work with me for the rest of my life, I think. He's so good. It's so crazy. He's just a joy to be a partner with. I mean, to be a co-creator with these creator-owned books. So, the answer to that is just a 100% yes. Usually, I don't do the spot blacks here, but I can't let his hair go until the end. So I'm going to do them right now, just right up here.
When writing scripts, how do you decide page layout, panel layout, and count? Is there a pace or a pattern you follow, or do you just go about it freestyle? That's from Austin Davis. Thanks, Austin.
Did they say when I write?
When you're writing scripts, how do you decide the page layout?
Well, I don't design the page layout. I just write the panels. So I write page 1, and then the way that I write is I take basically index cards. They're digital index cards, but still index cards, and plot the whole issue out. So if I have 20 pages, then I do 20 index cards, and I write a couple sentences per card of what will happen on that page, and that's my plot. And then from that place, and I've been doing it long enough now that I always know like kind of how much will fit on each page. And so at that point, I just start writing, and every page averages between 4 to 6 panels. That's usually my go-to, give or take on certain panels pages depending on what's needed. But, I usually I make it a point to work with artists that are super amazing and that I can trust, that are just super pro. So I don't need ever design the page layout when I'm writing. When I'm doing my own stuff, for sure. But that's a weird thing. I am not great with telling you why or how. A lot of that for me is just instinct on, what works on composition and things like that. So, yeah. But writing is just more just me filling out the script to the plot cards that I made.
Sam Bailey asked, and I can answer this one. It says, what are you reading these days? And I know what Skottie's supposed to be reading. Casey bought us all copies of Station 11, so we are all like enthralled with this show.
Yep.
And we've decided this winter we're going to broaden our minds and like read the book and discuss the book versus the show. So she got us all copies, one for myself, my husband Blake. I think Blake's probably the only one that's officially started reading it, but we're all diving into that.
Yep, that is true. Other than that, I've been a very bad reader for a number of years, which is why we've all kind of made it a point to like, let's do kind of a book club to get us back into some sort of reading mode, because we've been so busy with comics and the store and kids and COVID, and it's been a weird couple years. So yeah.
I've gotten a couple gas lamp questions.
Oh, cool.
People wanting to know what he's got up his sleeve, if you can give any teasers.
No way. I am just such a person who's like very much, you know what, I'm making a change on the fly on this drawing. No, I'm such a person who it's weird. I don't love doing interviews around the launch of my books, because I just like you guys finding things out as you read them. Like, I'm not even really a trailer watcher. I don't love watching trailers, because it's just, there's very little of us like discovering things nowadays, So yeah, I like you guys figuring all that out as the story progresses.
Ethan Miller's Skottie hasn't even seen the new Spider-Man movie.
Nope, not yet.
We can't even talk about it around here.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of weirdness lately, with obviously some COVID stuff kicking back up again, but also I just got a cold around Christmas too, so I wasn't gonna go put myself, not even anything to do with COVID, but not take myself out in public and get other people sick while I was still, hacking and snotting around. So yeah, I haven't seen, but yeah, me and my kids or family, or we haven't decided what's going on yet, but we're definitely going to go soon. My oldest son, who hasn't seen, I think he's seen one of the Tom Holland ones, or maybe both the Tom Holland ones. He has been watching, he and I watched the first Amazing Spider-Man the other day, and now he's going through the Tobey Maguire ones. So he's doing his first dive into the Spidey universe.
Will Burton says, where do you go for inspiration? For example, I like to go to Disneyland.
Oh, well, I like to go to Disneyland, but not for inspiration. Just to go. I love Disneyland, love Disney World. I don't know. I mean, for me, inspiration is just kind of everywhere. Sometimes I get inspired if I'm at a play, or, obviously watching movies or reading books, or just kind of trolling around Pinterest and looking at artists I dig, and it could come from anywhere.
Okay, guys, if you haven't left a comment yet, your name only counts once, but if you haven't left a comment yet, do it now so you can be entered for the next Stray Dogs.
Also, if you just joined us, give them the rundown of how to maybe get the sketch.
Okay. If you just joined us, premium subscribers have a shot at getting the sketch Skottie's doing right now. You have to be a monthly, an annual, or a boss level subscriber, and you can enter that by going to send me an email at SkottieYoungStore@SkottieYoung.com, and that subject should be Skottie Sketch. I'll put that again in the comments for everybody.
Well, let's do the fun part now.
Do you have a favorite comic book villain, Skottie?
Ooh.
That's from Travis Guay.
Favorite comic book villain? Oh, man. I mean, Magneto is pretty awesome. I mean, he's a pretty awesome villain. I mean, he's the most, to me, like the most well thought out, you know, like villain, because like at any given time you might agree with him, right? Like, so I really like Magneto. I'm trying to think of somebody else who I like. I mean, I always liked Apocalypse just because I love the Age of Apocalypse series. Oh man, it's always right when people ask me stuff. I'm like, I haven't read any comics ever. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably say Magneto on that front. I think. I mean, we're doing Doc Ock, and I know, so it probably seems a little too convenient, but I think Zeb Wells wrote and Kari Andrews drew it. Maybe the best Doc Ock story, and in that one, Doc Ock was a pretty great villain. Very sad, like sympathetic. You know, you have a lot of empathy for him in that story. It's a pretty dark tale, but I forget what it was called. Spider-Man Doc Ock. I can't remember. Dr. Octopus. Anyway, it came out around the time of Spider-Man 2. It's one of the better ones, and the pathos that he adds to that is just fantastic. So, I could probably, if I thought about it more, I could definitely figure out some more. But yeah, that'll be my answer for now.
Cool. I like this question from John Thompson. Have you or do you ever plan on writing anything from a science fiction genre?
Oh, sure. Yeah, actually, yes. I'm just going to say yes. That's my answer right now. Good question. Thank you.
That's vague and...
I know.
Okay.
And cool.
Mysterious. Yeah, Lewis, we are going to be doing more live streams. We don't have a set schedule yet, but we'll always announce those in the newsletter. I saw somebody ask, how do we become a premium subscriber? So we're talking about Skottie's newsletter platform on Substack. And you can be a free subscriber and get all kinds of awesome stuff. But when you jump up to the different levels, which are laid out on there, you're going to get exclusives and access to some stuff that that everyone doesn't.
Free downloads of old out of print art books, free comic giveaways, behind the scenes making of stuff of different comic books. We've got some audio commentary stuff coming up. There's going to be some premium subscriber only live streams that we only offer to people that are premium. So we've got all types of different stuff planned for premium people. I mean, premium subscribers, not premium people. It's a little judgy.
Premium people.
Premium people. All right, let's start doing some old school cartooning here.
All right, I'm going to choose our next winner here.
Okay. All right, I'm going to change the playlist while you're doing that.
Okay. All right, guys, our next Stray Dogs winner is Ann Smith. Ann with an E.
Congratulations, Ann. Oh, we do a little sign up.
Yeah, you're going to sign it. Sign it for Ann.
There you go. Congratulations, Ann.
Ooh, I see Joe Vereen art on here.
Oh, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Oliver. Hi, buddy.
Is that your Oliver?
That's my Oliver.
Hey, O. There's O, best babysitter on the planet. Great kid, great breakfast cooker. I think I've learned more. I think I've learned how to cook the best eggs just from hanging out with Oliver.
I really don't lift much of a finger in the kitchen anymore.
You're kind of spoiled over there at the Hodges HQ.
Yep.
There's a Caesar progress that's not tilted. So right now I'm doing kind of like old school. I've always been into like editorial cartoonist and just adding a little extra volume through some scribble renders. I've never been into like perfection, and I like things a little messy. I wonder if I can get this to where it's a little bit more down. Let's see. Sorry. Is that better? Probably not. I'll probably change it about 0.02%. Now it's wobbling. Okay.
Hey, Violet Hickman, 18 months old. Love your name.
18 months?
18 months old. Baby girl. Jared's little girl.
Congrats.
Leo Hayden says, new comic idea, premium people.
Premium people. So that's me. Oh, you know, I'm gonna do the old school, like, little vinyl shine. Texture there.
Everybody likes the angle you're doing. Everybody can see
it
really
good?
well. Yep. Thanks for that feedback, guys.
Yeah, I've always hated the way that I draw because everybody else gets a top-down view, and it's just so cool to watch it happen. But this is basically what happens if you watch me at a straight-on draw. It goes like this, and then I pull my hand away and there's lines, and then like this, and I pull my hand away, there's lines. So you don't actually see any of the application, which I feel like is kind of the point, right?
Tony Flex is on here. He says,
Yeah.
this is surreal. I don't think we've ever been a prize before. Hi, Tony.
Tony, I was just saying this earlier. It's kind of my favorite thing. Two of my favorite things. Well, one, I've always had one favorite thing, which was being a Christmas present. Every Christmas rolls around, and I'm always excited to see like things of mine under people's trees. But then tonight was a first. Tonight I was a date night.
That's big.
There's a boyfriend and girlfriend sitting beside each other on separate computers, so they could both comment. That's their date night tonight, and I fucking love it. I think I'm gonna see if Casey wants to do that kind of date night,
All
where
right.
she just sits on computer and looks at me while I'm looking at her. What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I do.
Okay.
We've gotten a couple questions about future blind boxes, like the comic boxes, the grab boxes we did on Black Friday. Yeah, we do plan to do something like that. I know John is going to be putting together something like that for Prince. We honestly don't have just like a ton of inventory of Skottie's comics. We keep what we get, and then it takes us a while to build up some inventory, and when we have enough, we'll do some more.
Here's a little tip that I learned from watching Joe Mad over all these years. is if you look, Joe Mad, anytime that there's a character, always puts like little pebbles and dust things around everything, and it always makes it feel like it's moving. And I always view it as like, you know when you put magic, what's it called, magic shell on ice cream?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
It's called magic shell.
Yeah.
That's what it always reminds me of, is if I put a clear magic shell around my whole drawing and then you clicked it and it just like sheds little bits of thin layer. That's what Joe Mad always reminded me of. But you guys will kind of go back and notice I've done it on almost any drawing that's moving. I just kind of throw it on there to make it always feel like... I think the key to us doing stuff on paper is making you think that at any moment it could start moving. And that's kind of my goal as a cartoonist, is to fool your brain and my own into motion that doesn't actually exist. All right, let's sign it. Let's sign it up. Actually, Tony. Let's see. Tony, are you still on? If Tony's on, maybe Tony will be our first test. He'll be our first test to see if we can bring him on a broadcast. If you're still on, Tony.
He's on. Says yep.
Yep. Would he want to be? Ask him if he wants to be. Well, I can't. I'm like, would you want to be? Ask him. He can hear me. We're testing this out tonight, Tony. This is our first live stream that we've done, and I have an option to add people to the broadcast. Would you want to come on? Are you decent? Do you have your clothes on? I actually don't care if you have your clothes on. We run a pretty loose ship around here. I do. Nobody else likes it. HR hates it.
He says, I'm dressed.
Okay.
He might be with Trish Forster.
Let's see. I'm going to see how this works. It says I'm dressed. Oh, his comment I'm adding. Okay. That's what that is. I'm dressed. Okay, I'm going to close that. Let me see another thing. Interview. Okay, this is definitely us making some shit up, Megan.
I know. Hey, Owen. Good luck with your art, buddy.
Activate. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Copy link. I'm going to text Tony. Tony, look for a text from me. Tony. Do you guys like how I'm... Oh my God, I am totally my youngest son, I'm Milo. He drives me nuts because he narrates every motion he does.
He's doing.
And I just realized
I'm pressing return
I just
right
realized I did
now.
it. Yeah. I'm currently scratching myself. I'm not.
Hey, Jamie, I might be on at some point. We haven't really figured out camera angles right now.
Yeah. We just realized that we had waited long enough to start live streaming. And so we were going to jump in the fire and learn as we go. So let's see.
There's a hashtag. You started a hashtag. Date night with Skottie and Casey.
Oh, my drawing's gone now. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, now there it is. Let's see. Tony, click that link and see what happens. Oh, he's joining.
Huh?
Hold on.
This is getting fancy.
Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can select them all. Select all. Bro. Oh, wait. Hold on, I gotta unmute. Are you there?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't see you there. Just
Dude,
reading.
we're so
Reading
pro.
my-
We're so pro, bro.
See.
You're just reading Middle West. Sorry, I'm gonna see if I can split this. Is it this so? Aren't we so professional, bro?
I feel like we're really doing something here.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I'm just here in my house trying to work. Not doing too good at it.
Oh wait, you're not doing too good at the work.
Yeah, I got back from Christmas like a week ago, and I'm having trouble like getting back on.
That struggle
We've
is real.
sold so many of those dogs that I don't have any sort of like financial motivation to
Right.
work. So I'm just like, I'll get around to it.
I am really bummed. I'm really fucking this up. We haven't figured out how to do split camera yet. What's it look like on your end?
Right there.
Or he's just sitting on top of my face.
You're on your
I
eyeball.
love it. I knew I was going to ruin this. Here we go. Let's see if we could do it down here. Oh, that's kind of cool, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna look and see what we're doing on.
I know. I'm pretty much like a news anchor at this point. You know what I mean?
Breaking news.
You know what I mean?
You're producing this whole thing.
So, real quick for everybody, there's my Doc Ock for you guys in totality, in total.
Looks great.
Thank you, buddy. I was hoping that you would give me a good grade.
A plus.
Everybody, this is Tony, one of my favorite humans. Anytime that I'm with him, I hurt the next day from the amount of laughing we all do.
Do you tend to joke it up?
Yeah, we are full of the yucks.
Always telling jokes.
Also have been known to crush a Taco Bell or two.
Mm-hmm. Well, we went to the Taco Bell casino.
No, cantina.
Like
It was a cantina. Yeah.
I think you could gamble in there too, though.
What's that?
I said I think you could gamble in the casino.
Yeah, I think you
Or
could. Yeah, we one night went out to a pretty cool, like local dive bar in Vegas, with your also hilarious sister.
Yeah.
And
Kristen.
yep, and we somehow ended up at 2 a.m. at a Taco Bell cantina on the Strip, and there was a live DJ. Wait, was there a DJ that night? Yes.
Yeah, no, they were dancing. There was a whole scene.
It was a Taco Bell club.
Club.
It was
Yeah.
a club.
It was
Like,
really everything you want.
Yeah, I expected Ursher to come in at any time.
Oh, man. Can you imagine making love in that club?
Dude.
Like,
You just smell like hot sauce and chalupa
You
oil.
probably get salsa in places it shouldn't be.
you could just like get your groove on and get a gordita crunch. Perfect situation. And remember they had booze that had Baja Blast Mountain Dew.
Yeah, as if Mountain Dew isn't toxic enough.
Yeah.
Add booze in it. You know what I mean? But not just regular. It was Baja Blast Mountain Dew with tequila.
Yes, incredible. You know what happened that night that haunts me to this day is every time we would get, you'll remember this, every time we would get into a Uber, I was in this phase where I wanted to talk to the Uber drivers about fucked up things that they had seen.
Face.
And like the third Uber we got into, I started asking the guy, and you were just like, just let it go. Just leave this man alone. And I was like, oh man, I went too far. This guy,
You took it too far. But it's also
Yeah.
people don't understand. If you try to take Ubers in Vegas, it takes you like 45 minutes to get like 2 blocks.
it's a walking town.
Yeah, that was very fun. So,
Yeah.
congratulations on this crazy successful book.
What a weird time it is.
It's so awesome. Hey, we got Tony here, so anybody in the chat that wants to ask Tony questions, fire them away.
Yeah.
If you get any good ones, Megan, throw them away.
Okay.
Tony, don't feel bad if nobody asks anything, okay, buddy? I'm here for
That's
you.
okay. That's okay. I got I'm dealing with like on the one hand, stray dog stuff is always very popular, and then anything else that I'm up to is just like, it's fine. Like, there's this,
No, you say that all the time. It's like you used to say that about ponies. You're like, oh no, they only like ponies. And then you're like, oh hey, I just did this other thing that's a massive hit. So all right.
I did this cover for Midtown for Detective Comics. It was like my first time drawing Batman. I was psyched about it. And they keep tweeting it out there, and because it doesn't have a dog or anything on it, it's just like very low on the retweets. I just feel like I let Midtown Comics down.
So it's I mean, pretty rough life you have drawing Batman covers. I mean, it's only the one comic that all other comics are judged by. Tony's gonna, the next thing, Tony's gonna be writing and drawing Batman the main series. He's gonna be like, I don't know, I don't know what my life means, anything, if it even means anything.
Like the Batman stuff.
Yeah. So tonight is our first inaugural live stream. It's been very interesting.
Now, I've been keeping up. I watch your YouTube from time to time. See you like drop gems on kids. Tell people about how to work and draw and stuff like that.
I'm not sure they're gems, but
I know what you're up to.
Everybody's always like, you should do classes or teach stuff, and I'm like, my teaching things would be like, do it and then pretend that you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I feel like that's enough. For real, I was watching it tonight and I was like, I gotta go get back to work. This is enough of this. So I feel like just doing that is encouragement enough, just showing people that they're working.
How much drawing are you doing nowadays?
I'm about to be doing a lot. I'm doing a book with Tim Seeley that we're drawing together.
Oh, cool.
Which is cool. He hasn't drawn forever, and I didn't draw Stray Dogs. So we're both doing, it's like, when it comes out, people understand that it's like split between two different styles.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. And then covers, like I decided this year I was just going to work on all creative art and stuff. And then while I'm working on covers, so I draw probably a few covers a month.
Awesome, man.
So pretty steadily.
Yeah, I'm on the cover grind a lot. But yeah, I'm dying to get back into drawing a story, which I do have coming up sometime this year. But it's been like 3 years since I've drawn interiors.
No kidding. Was it Fairyland was the last one?
Yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah.
And also thinking about doing it again is kind of scary.
And like I told you that Fairyland guy that they got, what's his name?
Brett Parson.
Man, oh man, what a talent. I'm very excited about that.
Dude, he's so good. When he first sent his sketches in, I replied back to him instantly and said, oh man, you draw Gert how I thought I've been drawing Gert. Like, you did it. I wasn't doing it. Like,
yeah, it's like, what's the point of going back to drawing? You've been really blessed.
Yeah.
You got Berto drawing stuff. You've got like, Kyle Strand's drawing stuff.
Kyle. For those who don't know, Kyle Strom is a great artist and writer himself. But he and I co-created a new book coming out through Image this year called Twig, and he's crushing it. Then there's that up and coming artist Humberto Ramos doing Strange Academy.
I just bought a page of Deviate by him the other day.
Dude, which page is those?
It's like from page issue 8, I think. I don't know. I'll bring it up. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, you have to text it. I loved that series so much. That was the one. What was the girl's name who had the crazy stomach? That was like eight people, right?
Oh yeah. I just reread the first arc last year in COVID, and I can't remember any of their names. I just remember how beautiful it was. Yeah,
that was like a weird dark Ellis book too. That's like a book people don't realize Warren wrote, right?
It was early Warren Ellis at Wildstorm. It was before he did like the Stormwatch stuff.
Yep. You got any questions over there, Megan?
People want to know, because we were talking about Station 11 earlier, Tony. People want to know what you're reading lately.
What am I reading? I've been reading this old. Nobody cares about that. I've been reading this old pulp novel that I bought because I like the cover art called "A Hell of a Woman," and it's by the same guy that wrote "The Grifters."
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
And it's super good. You know, it's just like a real hateful sort of like dirty people doing dirty things type of book. Comics. I went to the comic shop today. I haven't really read anything new in comics so far. You know, in the 2 weeks of this year, that's really blown my hair back. But I keep up with the Star Wars books just because I'll get hooked on Star Wars for a while. Like I think the Greg Pak Darth Vader book is like some of the best Star Wars comics I've ever done.
Greg Pak's a really good writer.
Yeah,
I like Greg a lot.
and he took this idea of Darth Vader and was just he's tying the Darth Vader that we know in with the Anakin stuff and really making it make sense but without making it just all about like interior monologues the whole time.
Right.
It's really interesting. And then like Emperor's always fucking like that. I don't know. I haven't read too much. I've been working.
So on a Star Wars front, how are you feeling about Book of Boba Fett? Spoilers, everybody. We're going to spoil stuff. So if you haven't seen it, go. I don't know. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to do with you guys.
Yeah, it's been on for a whole day.
It's been on for, yes, one day. Yes.
I'm like 50-50. You think it looks cheap?
I feel a little Princess Xena, like Xena Warrior Princess vibes, a little bit. Like, and listen, I'm not a harsh critic on this kind of stuff. Like, I'm like, oh, cool. You don't have to do much. I like Star Wars stuff, and but I've always been a person who I have been harsh on the love of Boba Fett for ever, because I'm like, guys, there's no possible way this guy's your favorite character. Like he spent a total of like 6 minutes in the whole of the trilogy, maybe not even that many minutes. In
a movie where there's Han Solo, it doesn't make sense,
right?
For you to
so I've always, and then I was like, and in a lot of ways, they just backdoored a Boba Fett show in The Mandalorian because everybody likes Boba Fett because he looks dope. So they made a show where somebody looks dope, but a new story. So it's kind of a dope Western with a baby Yoda. So I don't know. I'm trying to. It's weird that people love Boba Fett because he looks dope, and then because he has a dope helmet, and then they decided to make a show where he never wears that helmet.
Yeah, and also like that guy Tamara Morrison. Like we all love that character now, but he's been the other guy in the cartoons for years at this point. So it's just like they hung a lot of show on this guy who we haven't really seen act that much ever.
And so I guess is this current Boba Fett in the cartoons? I haven't watched the cartoons like everybody else has. So he's a well-established character in the cartoons.
No, but the character that Tamara Morrison plays is also the Clone Troopers. Like Captain Rex is him, and Fives, all the Bad Batch are all just like different versions of him.
Gotcha.
But they're all voiced by this guy, D. Bradley Baker. So like everybody has this like we all love the character of people that look like that. Right. But for the last 15 years or whatever, they've all been acted performed by a different guy.
Oh, I watched the first 2 episodes, and my biggest takeaway was. Why? I mean, there's almost no dialogue. There's really no plot. Like, and I know it's only 2 episodes, but 2 episodes is a lot. Like that's a lot of information. And it seemed like I watched action set pieces one after another. Which is fine. It's not my jam.
I go online and I see people complaining about the flashbacks. And I'm like, that's the part that I like. Like whenever he's with the Sand People, whenever he's doing Dancing with Wolves, I'm into it. And anytime he's just being the nicest gangster ever, I don't care about it.
Yeah, that part's weird. I did love that scene where the young Tusken is holding his arm. I was like, that's just tender as hell. And they look so aggressively scary. Yeah. So to watch that weird tender moment. It's gave me Guillermo del Toro vibes, where he's like I shouldn't be being this loving because I look so creepy.
Yeah, or just when they had the girl Tusken Raider like jump up on top of that train and then go crazy. You know,
Yes.
like she jumps down that hole and they don't even go in the train with her. You just know she's in there wrecking shop. You know,
Right. Joe Vereen just said Mandalorian is better than Fett Book.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it took me a minute to get into the Mandalorian too. I mean, I thought it looked great, but it also was kind of like, you know, Clint Eastwood. I mean, it's basically Clint Eastwood, man with no name, right? Like just a Western guy that rolls around, barely talks.
But like by having his helmet on, you don't need him to be a convincing actor all the time. And like Pedro Pascal is a better actor than this guy.
100%.
You know, so like they can cut together performances if they need to. This one, it's just like he's got his face out, he's got those dentures. You know, like he's out there.
Right. I agree. Megan, do we have some more questions for me and Tony?
Yeah, we do. Where was the one I saw?
Tony, my wife said I should be a hand model, so
I heard. Yeah,
I might be out of here. I might be out of comics soon.
Well, I mean, you're already not drawing. You're halfway there.
That's true.
We've had a couple of people want to know just the quick backstory of loving the stray dogs concept, but how the heck did Tony come up with this horror from the point of view of the dogs?
You know what? I love that question because I want to know too. Kyle and I have sat in this studio and we were one day just like so jealous of you because we're like, Jesus Christ, that is such a fucking clever idea. And you just get mad that you didn't come up like every now, like I think this might even been, was it my blurb maybe?
Yeah.
Like every now and then an idea comes along and you're like, I fucking hate this fucker because I wish I would have had, there it is. But, yep. That's it. I knew I nailed it. I knew I fucking nailed it. All right. So let's hear it. How do you come up with your ideas?
Well, I mean, the reason that we like have probably like a list of ideas, 10 stories long, that are all stuff that I'm going to do at some point. And Stray Dogs is one of the most recent things I thought of, and then we started making it almost right away because I was just like, oh, that's better than anything I've ever thought of before. Like I'm not going to do better than that. So I was watching a TV show, and it was. Did you watch Bates Motel?
I didn't watch that one. Is it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's like bingeable. You can put it on while you're working.
Okay.
Not when you're writing, obviously.
I'm a writer now. I'm a writer now too, Tony. So just calm down, all right, buddy.
You like put on music or whatever. There's an episode where because the story's about Lil Norman Bates, and the whole time they're playing with like, is he killing people? Is he not killing people? Is he a psycho already? You know, like when he's a kid. And I left the room, and when I came back in the room, he had a puppy with him. And I was just like, where did he get this puppy from? Did he kill somebody and take the puppy as a trophy? You know, like I painted this whole picture of how he got that puppy. And then my friends were just like, that's not what happened. He didn't kill any puppies, just a puppy found. But then I was just fascinated with the idea of like, oh, what if there was a serial killer though that took people's dogs as trophies? And I thought about that for a little bit. It all sort of happened on the same day, but when I first started thinking about it, it was just like that idea of a serial killer. And I wasn't too psyched about it because I was just like, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that. But it wasn't until I had the idea of like, what if it was Oliver and Company, but instead of they're stealing stuff, they're all trophies taken by a serial killer. That's when I was like, oh, that's something. You know, that's different.
Yeah, it's such a good idea, and you guys are crushing it.
Thank you.
You both are crushing it. It's just, I mean, every now and then you come along and you're working and you're like, I mean, I feel like you had to feel this way, and I don't think it's one of these things where we're like bragging or anything. It's not a humble brag. It's a full fucking brag where you're like, oh my God, I just fucking nailed this idea. Like,
This is a good idea. Yeah.
This is a good idea. A lot of times we just bang our heads and like, what's my version of Gremlins? You know?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Like a lot of the like just doing creator-owned stuff and figuring out what my version of stuff is came from watching you do Oz and then do Fairyland, because you basically said like, this is what I have to say about all this stuff that I now know so much about.
Right.
And now I have so much time developing. This is what I have to say about it. And so like I spent, 8-10 years drawing ponies, drawing animal comics.
Yeah.
And it seems like a real waste of 8 to 10 years to not go like, well, what's my thing?
Yeah. And you can't let all that baggage go. You can't close the book on it because you learned all the shapes, you learned the language. And like you said, it's the same thing. Like I think I did 6 years of Oz, of fantasy worlds and lands, and like what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it. Also, then I had children in the middle of that, and what that was, and what that felt like. So like all these weird things, and yeah, you can't help but be like, okay, let's wing that. I'm also at Marvel, and it was like Indie Gods, and they're like, what do you want to work on? And I was like, well, I'd love to write and draw Deadpool. They're like, wow, that's spoken for. So I was like, cool, I'll make a little girl version of that.
Yeah.
You just like all these things I've grown up loving, Tank Girl and Gru, The Wanderer. Like Fairyland for me was just my take on 7 things in a blender,
Yeah, for sure. No, Dogs was basically the same thing. Like, I spent all this time learning about animal comics and like a world where animals, like ponies can't pick things up. The same way that dogs can't pick things up. Like you sort of, it's second nature that's how these characters work.
Right.
And then I lived in a family. I had all younger brothers or sisters, and so we're just a Disney house. So like I grew up. I had this whole tank of knowledge about like Walt Disney cartoons and Bluth cartoons, and Rockadoodle, Alto and stuff. And it was just like stuff that just wasn't, I wasn't using.
Right.
And I sort of found a place to put that stuff.
Trish. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, but Trish being able to draw like exactly like that stuff was the secret ingredient.
Yeah, that's what's crazy is you do look like it. Just feels like you're. Listen, I'm going to give this to you, so I won't ask for anything. I mean, if you want to slide me something for it later, it's cool. But I'm telling you, when you do the omnibus hardcover, if you do not plastic clamshell it, you're really fucking blowing it, dog. Like honestly, that special edition, you the classic clamshell of the omnibus or whatever, like do a 2 trade collection and do it like once how many trades you got? The first trade and you're working on the second arc now.
Yeah, the second arc is just 2 issues, so it's going to be a small, like $10-12 trade.
Right. Okay.
And then we're thinking about down the road, however, whenever, like a hardcover. Home recommended. He was like, you did so many covers. Why don't you do one volume that's comics, one volume that's covers, and have them be in like a slipcase? That sounds
or a plastic clamshell.
Or a clamshell.
Dude,
yeah, of course.
Oh my god, I just made you so rich. It's amazing.
We were struggling until this clamshell idea came out.
I know, right? Megan, get our lawyers on the line, please. We're gonna sue Tony in about 6 months.
Stupid French law firm on the line.
Stupid French.
That's all we do this stream for. Is we're just gonna lure creators on, give them ideas, and then sue them when they use them.
Hit them.
I'm very excited about.
I almost launched into lawsuit jokes, but I'm not. I don't think this is the place.
I don't want to. Let's not do that.
You're getting lots of compliments on your interviewer skills.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I know.
I'm like Conan.
This could be in. What if you did like a hand model interview show where you just 2 people put their hands out and then you
just do it? The other camera's not on now, but yeah, I think once we get like how this camera works, maybe I'll just have like a mug. Fuck, we already got the goddamn mugs.
I can get different mugs.
No, we got the mugs with my branding on it that you got me for Christmas last year. Shit.
That was Boss's Day.
Boss's Day. Never mind. That was for Boss's Day.
Wait, do you have a mug right now?
It's not in here. Hold on, Megan's gonna get it now.
I'm gonna get my mug. We'll have mugs together.
Do it. All right. While he's getting mugs and they're getting mugs, what we got in here?
People wanted to know, which I thought was interesting, if you were a graffiti artist in your past.
A bad one. I mean, we did it because we built a lot of. You see that one? Look, this is totally Conan material here, Tony. Yes, the Stray Dogs mug. I love it. Hold on, let me put my wine in my mug.
We are getting lots of comments. There's an echo on Tony's end. Does he
Oh, it's probably on our end now because
okay.
I probably needed headphones. Hold on.
I don't know what to do.
Is it bad?
Casey says it's significant.
It's significant? Okay. You won't be able to hear this as much, Megan. Hold on.
That's all right. I'll be all right.
Let me get my headphone hooked up here.
Trish Forstner made this mug for me. It's one of 3, I believe.
Say something, Tony.
Hey,
Shit.
Tony Fleecs here. Still,
See, you guys are part of the real shit now.
We're in it.
imagine they tune in to watch you draw, and then it's just this.
Oh,
me
Casey says
chewing
it's
on
fixed.
ice.
Right, but I can't. Oh. Nope. You still there, Tony?
I'm still here.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, we didn't figure this part out.
But everybody says the echo's gone now.
Shit.
And we got over here.
I know we got rid of the echo, but not. Okay, you know what, Megan? For a minute, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go the straight up. Is that better?
How about now?
It's definitely me. It's our problem because my computer is right in front of the microphone. But
I think it sounds good.
it sounds good now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Because I think it's because
They need to hear Tony talk.
talk, Tony.
I'm still here, right? I'm still talking.
Yeah.
Does it echo now? I don't think so.
All good. Okay. People seem
really
to be
no way of knowing.
still tinny. All right. Well, we'll fix it in weeks to come. We're not far away from being done for tonight anyway, but sorry. Is Casey replying yet?
Casey said echo is back, but now it's gone. All good.
Okay. Okay.
So you're just doing that one Dr. Octopus tonight?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to maybe do some more, but, we're at almost an hour and a half. So, and this is kind of what I was hoping for, is that somebody that I knew would hop in and like that we could. So I saw Jim. Is Jim Mahfood? Are you still on?
Can you do 3?
I think so. I think I could just keep adding
Oh my
fools.
God.
Again, this
Jim.
is software I'm not familiar with yet, and at some point we'll have a producer helping us like man all the things.
You're
But-
getting a producer?
Maybe.
Like a Baba Booey?
Bob. Yes. Yes.
Do you yell at them?
Did Jim ever say? No, we're not in OBS. I'm using Ecamm Live, and then that's just going directly to YouTube. OBS, I guess. I've used it before. Oh wait, someone's saying echo chambering. Hopefully we're. Is Casey still saying we're good?
Casey said we're all good.
Okay. Oh, somebody
I
just
trust
said-
her. Listen,
All right. Richard Chang, I'm probably not going to be sketching. We started at 7. It's almost 8:30 here, so it's about an hour and a half. I'm going to hang with Tony for a little bit longer, and then I'm probably going to go home and watch The Bachelor. You know what I mean? Like, gonna rock that up.
That sounds just riveting.
Megan Hodges.
I'm sorry.
God damn
I
it!
tried.
This is disrespect around the office. It's fucking.
that's the kind of workplace that you got going.
Hold on, let me drink out of my mug.
Hostile.
I don't like
I got
drinking
Trish
wine out of a
texting.
coffee mug. It's weird. I only drink wine out of a coffee mug when I'm on official meetings. Oh,
Okay, while Tony.
he Jim said I'm here, but I gotta bounce for dinner. He said hi to Tony. He said let me come on and chill next time. Absolutely, Jim. I'm gonna go ahead and plan. Tony, if you're cool with it, I'm gonna keep you on the list of constant hangouters.
You know what? I'll be around. I'll just, I'll be here working. So you can just hit me
We
up.
need to We need to come
Jim
up with a
Office Day is
name
going
for
out
our. I lost my interview.
Your show?
They all say my interview skills are great, and then now I'm just like fumbling words.
I interrupted you. I feel like that's on me.
But yeah, dude, I appreciate you coming on and hanging. And now that as we figure this out, this is kind of what we had planned the whole time. Is like not making this super like tutorial or just kind of winging it. And in the future, we want to figure out a situation where we can come out here in like the lounge area of the studio and get people and do the whole
Like a
lounge
real
area,
talk
but
show.
have people on live as well. And I brought this up to Casey. I didn't even tell you. I think one time I want to hire like a DJ and do some live art with like canvas art. Like literally turn it into a club.
Yeah.
Get it going.
I've seen Jim Moffitt do that in a club.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
when
Like
I-
kind of inspired by
back when I used to be young
Jim,
and do
which
that.
I've done a few times. I've actually got one of our pieces, our collab pieces, hanging up back here. He'll be fun
When
to
Jim
bring
said
on.
he was going to dinner, when Jim
I
said
know.
he was going to dinner, I thought it must have been like 10 p.m. That's how cool I think that guy is. When I look at the clock. It's like 6:30.
Yeah, it is 6:30 where he is. Oh, because you're in LA.
Yeah.
He's in Portland now.
Yeah. So what is it? 7:30.
Is that the same? I don't know. Is Portland West Coast?
Yes. Yeah.
I guess it's on a coast. Yeah. I guess we're the same.
Yeah, I think you guys are the same.
It's a
You're
very
like, I'm the
reasonable,
only one.
very
I'm the only
respectful-
one that's different.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, you got a
Tony,
nice
I'm gonna let you
situation.
go for tonight. And we're gonna. Do
Thanks,
we have
buddy.
anything else? Yeah, we're gonna do a Daredevil giveaway real quick.
We still have another Stray Dogs.
Oh, let's give away one Stray Dogs while Tony's here.
Okay, it's Julian.
Oh man, I could be a part of this.
Julian Pylon.
Congratulations.
Casey said it might be Mountain. Casey's all up in here keeping us. Casey, you should have just come tonight. She's at home. MST, she replied.
Hey, Case.
NST.
No, I'm really
Also,
looking at my
Casey
time
did
zone.
say, Tony. Oh, yeah, no. She was like, hey, babe, you guys got a lot of echo coming from Tony. Yeah, like a reverb. She's up here. Like, girl, I got
I'll
my
wear
phone on
headphones
Do
next
Not
time.
Disturb. Congrats to Julian on their Trish and Tony's awesome book.
Here, sign
Skottie,
that.
if you could for a second, before I go, could you just talk about how dope Trish is on the drawing inside that book?
Oh, she is, like, I'm going to flip through it right now. It is so I mean, you nailed it exactly. Like, when I look at this, I feel like I'm 12, 10, 9, 8 years old again, watching all my favorite things that I grew up watching. And you nailed the ones. Like, it's the Don Bluth stuff. It's like the All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's not just what we remember from just Disney, but like the Oliver and Company and stuff, like the offshoots and which I thought were always super creepy. And the whole Don Bluth squad is just amazing. But
Yeah.
and I'm not even going to just talk about her actual craft of line work, her camera angles, her shot choices. She's just
So many comments from people that met Trish for the first time at a con this past year and had such an awesome experience with her. So sounds like everybody needs to make it to Trish's table.
I also want to point out how impossibly hard it is to make animals super emotive. Because like a dog's face is... People always act like drawing horses are the hardest. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're just big blocks. Like, horses are pretty much just big, simple shapes. Dog faces are so hard. Because it's like weird. It's cones on spheres and pyramids on spheres. And it's when you start working out how to 3/4 turn
And they're all
that.
different. Like different breeds have different shapes.
Exactly.
She has no two dogs are the same shape in that book, and they all
No, yes.
Like,
And
the thing she did
she's
amazingly
nailed.
right away was emotion.
Yeah, she's nailed every single breed and nailed the expressions. Like, a book like this would die on the vine if you didn't see every single dog in here feeling the whole spectrum of emotion, and she's just awesome.
Yeah, like if it had been drawn realistically, it would not work.
No. I mean, it would not have worked the same. Like, that's also, I mean, the concept that you came up with is amazing, but it juxtaposed with this perfectly like classic animation style is so. And let's just say it, like in comics, I mean, everybody tries to go for an animated style, and I mean, and me included, like, and eventually I'm like, well, I'm not nailing it. Like, I got to try something else.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't either. That's why I got Trish. I knew
Yeah.
you could.
Oh, that was a question I was going to ask before we let you go, because I get that question a lot now that I'm writing more than drawing. What made you decide not to draw this?
It was exactly that. It was that I knew it had to look exactly like those things, and I knew that I could get close, but I couldn't.
Right.
Like it would be uncanny valley. Like it wouldn't be exactly right on,
Right.
and so it would look wrong. And I knew Trish could do it.
Does Trish have an animation background?
She no, she's just she's been doing art her whole life, but this is her first comic.
Oh, great. Cool.
Yeah. And she had trained with Don Bluth in like an online class thing where he would like critique the students' work and stuff. So she interacted with them and trained under him a little bit, but she's mostly self-taught.
Right. That's awesome. That's super cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we love you. We love her. We love the book. We gave away 3 of them tonight. We're going to get a lot of emails tomorrow, pissed off that we don't have
Scarcity
no more left.
Is good.
Yeah. All right. So next time we do this, expect me to be texting you and telling you to get on with us.
Yeah, man. Hit me up. I'll be here.
Awesome, dude. All right, brother. It was great talking to you. Tell everybody bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Talk to you soon.
Later, buddy.
Bye, Tony.
All right. Oh, something's going on. Okay. All right. Let me mute this now. All right. So we're gonna do a statue giveaway first.
Yeah, let's do statue giveaway.
All right, little Daredevil based on my cover, one of my first Daredevil covers. Casey said bye to Tony. I love that Casey's just up in here. It's so awesome. All right. Megan, do we have... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You go.
Statue winner, Aaron Lorich. You win.
Congratulations. Oh, I was just going to ask you if you bought...
Can you fit your signature on the bottom of that thing?
Yeah, we're going to try it. Let me get my phone back up in here. Select all. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I don't want it split like that. Oh, whatever. It's just going to be... No, let's do it. Let's see. No. I don't know how to get back to how I had it, Megan.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Haha. Swap cameras. There we go. All right. So, let's see. You guys ready for this?
Are you signing it on the top there?
Yeah, I'm pretty much like a surgeon, so if anybody needs a vasectomy...
Oh, damn. Somebody did ask, why do you have 2 signatures?
Oh, I'll tell them. There you go. Boop. There you go. Look at that. All right, that was going to who?
Aaron. He just commented. He sees.
Aaron, congrats. Why do I have 2 signatures? So people may notice that I have this signature for art, where I spell my whole name. And then I have this signature that you'll see on all my signed comics. This is like a one of a kind. This is one piece. I'm only ever going to do one drawing that looks just like this. So I put this, it's an art signature. It's going to be on here for the rest of time. This, I can't do this signature. Like, Megan, you can attest to this. When we do a signing, thousands of books, right? So there'll be stacks, or like we do a CGC signing, it's thousands and thousands of books. I cannot do this signature 2,000 times. No. That would take 2 weeks to write out every letter of my name. So what most of us do is at some point figure out a signature that is recognizable, but also can be done a little quicker to facilitate more people being able to get books signed. My old signature,
You've had a lot of signatures.
Yeah, I had a signature when I first started because I was like hip hop into graffiti stuff, and I had a chisel marker, and I would, do it I mean, literally, like, do you see that? It took me, like, 15 seconds to do the whole signature, and it was elaborate, and it was like, yeah. So I've had a bunch of signatures over time, but eventually I boiled it down to kind of the S. Young. And this allows me to, put a ton of books in a row and sign away really quick. So that's the answer to that.
Very cool.
So we've given away all the comics.
Yeah.
We've given away the statue. Now is the last time. This is time.
This is finale.
This is it.
Giving away Doc Ock here. So this is going to one of our premium subscribers, monthly, annual, or boss level subscribers. Everybody emailed during the whole cast. And the winner is... Are you going to do a drum roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam Remillard.
Adam Remillard.
Adam!
Are you saying that name right?
I think so. I hope so.
Adam I'm not going to work here anymore. Adam Remillard. Adam Remillard, also tell us if we're saying your name right or wrong. Let's see. I think we could turn this back onto omnidirectional. Let's see what we got going on. Bang. So people can hear Megan's.
Boom.
All right. What did we get a reply?
Not yet, but he's already emailed.
Think he just didn't even stay till the end?
Well, he better have.
I don't like it if they don't stay to the end. I think if they don't stay to the end, we have to revoke.
You think just take his prize away?
Probably not. We won't do it this time. But future people, if you're here, if you bolt, it's like being at a basketball game that hands out raffle tickets at the beginning or a sporting event. You guys know I'm pretty into sports and stuff, so it's no big deal. But like, you get a raffle ticket, and if you're not there, it's next.
Yeah.
It's next.
That's a lot of work on my end, I'll be honest. No, I'm kidding.
Megan.
Awesome.
So yeah,
This was so fun. I love being a part of this.
It's kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy Tony joined us.
I know.
That's pretty awesome.
You'll let me be on camera sometime.
I asked you if you wanted. Don't listen to her. I said, "Do you want to be on camera tonight?" She's like, "Oh, kind of not tonight, though." I think she thought this was. You probably thought I was gonna fuck everything up tonight with all the thing.
Maybe. A little bit.
Listen, I'm a writer, artist, producer,
interviewer.
Did you see that shit? Did you see that shit? I was like, "So Tony, how do you feel about your mother?" I was gonna start getting deep. Maybe I should start doing some Mark Maron shit.
I love it.
Right? Get deep. Start going around to all the people who I've had beef with. All those hundreds of thousands of people. I'm just kidding. I don't have beef with anybody. All right. So that's right at about an hour and a half. And that's kind of what we were aiming at, right?
That was awesome. Yeah.
We appreciate everybody jumping in with us. Oh, I thought I was at the end of my feed. There's like hundreds of people. Hold on. Did he ever reply? To see if we said it right?
I don't see Adam
so
on here
curious.
just
God
yet.
damn it, Adam. All right. We appreciate everybody coming by. Here's the... Oh, look at that. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, asking the questions.
Thanks for all the feedback and things we can work on.
Megan.
What?
Thank you for helping out.
Yeah.
And thank you for all the giveaways. And
we'll be shipping those out.
Being pretty awesome in general. All right.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.